Hi everyone, I'm Puneeth, and welcome back to my channel. In my previous videos, we learned about the CPU, which is like the brain of the computer, and RAM, which is like short-term memory. But here's a question. What happens to all your files, games, and apps when you turn off your computer? That's where today's topic comes in. Storage. Storage is one of the most important parts of a computer, because it's where everything is saved permanently. Your operating system, your favorite games, photos, videos, and documents. Unlike RAM, which forgets everything the moment you shut down your PC, storage remembers everything, even when the power is off. Think of it like your long-term memory. Now, storage has evolved a lot over the years. Let me take you through its journey so you can understand it clearly. In the early days, computers used HDDs, or hard disk drives. Imagine a tiny record player inside your computer. There's a spinning disk, and a small arm moves back and forth to read and write your data. HDDs are great because they give you lots of storage space for a low price. Even today, you can buy a hard drive with terabytes of space without spending too much money. But there's a downside. They are slow because of their moving parts, and they are delicate. If you drop a laptop or shake a hard drive while it's running, you could lose all your data. So while HDDs are good for storing huge files, like movies, backups, and photos, they're not the best for speed. To fix the speed problem, SSDs, or solid-state drives, were created. SSDs don't have any moving parts. Instead, they use flash memory similar to what you find in smartphones and pen drives. This makes them much faster and more durable than HDDs. With an SSD, your computer can start up in seconds, apps open instantly, and games load way faster. Upgrading from an HDD to an SSD feels like upgrading from a cycle to a sports car. Everything becomes smooth and quick. The only drawback is that SSDs are more expensive, especially if you want a lot of storage space. But technology didn't stop there. The next level of storage is called NVMe drives, which stands for Non-Volatile Memory Express. These are basically super fast SSDs that connect directly to your motherboard through a special slot, allowing them to transfer data at incredible speeds. If an HDD is like a truck and a regular SSD is like a sports car, then an NVMe drive is like a rocket ship. They're perfect for heavy tasks like 4K video editing, 3D rendering, or running very demanding games. The only thing is, they cost more, and not every computer supports them. So now you might be wondering, which storage should you choose? Here's a simple way to decide. If you just need lots of space for a low price, like storing movies, photos, or backups, go for an HDD. If you want your computer to feel fast and responsive, get an SSD for your operating system and important programs. If you want top-tier performance and don't mind spending extra, go for an NVMe drive, but make sure your motherboard supports it. In fact, many people use a combination of drives. For example, you can have a smaller SSD to run Windows and your main apps, so your system feels super fast, and a larger HDD to store extra files, games, and videos. This way, you get both speed and plenty of space without spending too much. Another thing to know about storage is capacity and speed. Capacity is measured in gigabytes or terabytes and tells you how much data you can store. Speed, on the other hand, determines how quickly your files can be read or written. A bigger drive won't always be faster, so always balance space and speed when choosing storage. It's also important to take care of your storage. Over time, HDDs can wear out because of their mechanical parts, and SSDs have a limited number of write cycles, though they usually last many years with normal use. That's why you should always back up your important files, either on another drive or in the cloud. If your main drive ever fails, you won't lose your precious data. So to wrap it all up, storage is the long-term memory of your computer. It's where your operating system, apps, games, and personal files live. From the slow but spacious HDDs to the fast and reliable SSDs, and finally the lightning-fast NVMe drives, storage has come a long way. Choosing the right one depends on your budget and your needs. But no matter which type you use, storage plays a huge role in how your computer feels and performs. The next time you press that power button and your PC starts up in just a few seconds, remember, it's your storage working quietly in the background, making it all happen. Thank you for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't already, check out my previous videos on CPU and RAM to get a complete understanding of how your computer works. This is Puneeth, and I'll see you in the next video.